In 1949, he had his big brush with fame, if you will, where he had a show at the Brooklyn Museum. So these were the big block prints that,
Okay.
folks know that Realizations, the Anderson shop in town, they now reproduce the original licensed versions of these, through screen printing. They've turned them all into screens. But Walter Anderson was carving these out of linoleum, big pieces of linoleum that he called battleship linoleum because he got it from the shipbuilding industry. So on the decks, they would have the non-stick linoleum to help you not slip on the ship. So Anderson took this basically big piece of rubber and you carved into it just like you would a woodblock print, creating a stamp essentially.
Yeah.
And this is where he made all these large scale prints and used fairy tales
shit,
and myths
that's how
and
that-
legends.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's the subject matter. But some curators in New York obviously, heard about it, and they had a big show at the Brooklyn Museum. There were all these what they called scrolls, these big scroll prints of fairy tales, myths, and legends. And the family went to get him to go to his reception in Brooklyn, and all they found on his cottage door was a note that said "Gone to China," and he had left America and gone over to search for Tibetan temple art, because he was inspired by that. So he really did not want to be famous at the time, but that was 1949, probably the high point of his living time in his career of getting that big museum show in the big city.